Hi everyone, this is a pick a card or pick a key reading for blessings coming to you in 2020. So we have these three beautiful groups, and the cards that I'm using for this reading are called the Norse divination cards. So that's what they're called. I know I get a lot of questions on the cards that I use, so I thought I would mention that. So we're going to have a look and see what blessings essentially you're unlocking in 2020. That's sort of what the title of this video will be. So we have group 1, group 2 and group 3, whichever one you feel most drawn to is going to be the reading for you. So go ahead, pick a group, pick a key that perhaps you're most drawn to, and then you can go to the timestamps in the description box below and you will find each of the readings timestamped, so then you can click on it and then view the reading. I also want to mention as well that if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, feel free to do so, and when you do subscribe and if you do comment on any one of my videos, you are entered into a giveaway to win a reading with me. So it's sort of based on a monthly thing, so it depends of course which month you comment on my videos, but essentially you would be entered into a giveaway. So make sure you check out the description box below. There's more information on the monthly giveaway that I do, and it depends of course what month you also comment on as well, unless you're a regular viewer who comments on my videos all the time. You will always sort of be entered in to the giveaway. But yeah, there's more information down there on that. Also, if you'd like to win a free reading, private paid reading with me, then do check out the description box below. I do them, should I say, within 24 to 48 hours. And the last thing I want to mention is that my intention items are on Etsy. So I make handmade bracelets, as you can see here. So these are meditated with, these are sage. They're there to remove obstacles and challenges from different areas of your life. If you want to see the reviews and see how other people have seen results in their life wearing these bracelets, do check out my Etsy. So my Etsy shop will be linked in the description box below, and it's amazing. Also international shipping on them as well. There's so many bracelets on my Etsy. And the other thing I also want to mention as well is my intention cards. So these are cards that you can put under your pillow or inside your pillowcase. You can put them in your wallet or your purse, and they again have a very similar energy in the sense that they are there to remove obstacles and challenges from different areas of your life. They are very affordable, but the main thing is that they're hand embroidered and they are just absolutely beautiful. So for twin flames, soulmate, love, health and happiness. We've also got here the strength one, evil eye, protection one. So, there's loads on there if you are interested. Do check out my Etsy if you have any interest in that. But yeah, we're going to get onto this reading now, and just want to say a huge thank you for all of the love and support on my channel. It means so much to me. Alright, so let's begin. We're going to start first of all with group number 1. So I'm just going to move these other two groups very carefully out of the way. There we go. Oh, very loud. Alright, so group number 1, let's have a look and see what blessings you're going to unlock in 2020. Okay, if you chose this particular key. Let's see, so we've got here Frigg, which says foresight, wisdom and intuition. Alright, so you're going to be gaining a lot of knowledge. You're also going to feel like you are just spiritually awakening. So one of the blessings that you're going to unlock in 2020 is just feeling like you're going to feel so smart. You're going to feel like you've just gained a lot of knowledge. This can also be about you wanting to learn something new, wanting to connect more to yourself. This can also be about you gaining more in terms of spirituality, which can be you taking a significantly more interest in terms of the spiritual side of things. This can also just be in general feeling so much more stronger and confident within the person that you are and how much you know about things. So that's really coming through quite strong here. This is one of the big blessings that you're going to unlock. You're just going to feel so confident within what you know and how also you perceive things, but you're also going to feel so just so strongly connected to your intuition, which I think is such a beautiful thing. The stronger you feel in terms of your intuition, the more you're going to be able to trust your gut, trust certain decisions, and also make good judgments based on other people and other things happening around you, which I think is just such a great beneficial thing. So the next blessing that I'm seeing here is we have here, let me just read it as well. We have here falsetti, which says fairness and judgment. So again, what's happening here? This is really interesting. So the way in which I pick these cards, or they end up in the groups essentially, is that they are essentially chosen by me shuffling the cards whilst I'm asking the question. And so we've got here fairness and judgment. And in all honesty, I did mention, especially with this first card, that you're really going to be able to sort of make good decisions, and you're really going to be a good judge of character, more so than ever before. So you may find that you're already a good judge of character, but you're going to become an even more stronger judge of character because your intuition is going to be so much stronger. So that is something that's coming through. Now also fairness and judgment here can also mean a lot of balance, right? So you're really going to think things through both sides and then make a really solid decision on certain things, and that's going to allow you to make such a better decision than if you're just looking at things from one side. So that's something that's going to be really, really crucial here, is that you're going to make some really good decisions, but it's going to be also connected to your intuition, looking at two sides, and then also just being so much more connected to yourself, which by the way is a huge blessing, right? Especially if you're feeling so intuitively like strong and confident. Then we have here sign, I believe it's pronounced sign, but just bear with me if it's not. And it also says here loyalty. All right, so loyalty here is really showing that, you know, you're really going to be very, very blessed in the sense that you're going to get a lot of loyalty from other people that you may not always expect to have gotten before. So this is really interesting. It shows that you're just, the more you feel strong and confident within yourself, the more also you're raising that intuitively with other people. You know, they say first and foremost, if you show yourself a lot of respect and really take care of yourself in that sense, then you also allow people to treat you in the same way because you're standing your ground and you have boundaries. So that's something that I'm definitely seeing here as well. The stronger you feel within yourself, the more you're unlocking, you know, a lot of people are treating you in that very, very same way, which actually is a huge blessing. Then we have here I consoled. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry if I pronounce these all so wrong, but it says here guarding the treasure. So this is you taking care of yourself. It's also about you being very, very balanced in terms of finances as well. So what I am seeing, and this is a great blessing, I do see that you're going to be so much more sort of aware of your spending. You're going to be quite balanced in that sense. It's not like you're going to restrict yourself completely, but you're definitely going to be aware of like how you're spending and things like that. So, you know, guarding the treasure here is also taking care of things around you. This can also be about, you know, family members, taking care of yourself, for example, taking care of, you know, things that you love and just being extra careful with possessions and also your finances as well. This is a very smart thing in my opinion. So, you know, by just guarding it, you're simply taking care of it. You're not taking it for granted. So that's also a really great thing. The universe loves it when you're able to do this. So definitely, you know, it's a good thing. It's a really, really good thing. Then we have here mock, and it says here bravery, lifting the nightmare. Okay, as you can see here, so definitely a lot of challenges, obstacles and struggles are being lifted, okay, and it also says here that you're just feeling so much more stronger and so much more confident within yourself, and the stronger and the more confident you feel within yourself, the more it allows a lot of other things to progress. It allows things to come together. It allows things to really go in a good direction. Also, you know, the more, you know, you feel brave and strong within yourself, the more you're also connecting to your intuition, because you're really allowing yourself to take charge of certain things and situations, which I think is so good. And then we have here Goi, so it says here transformation. This is beautiful because I definitely do see a transformation for you in 2020. I definitely see you're going to feel so much more balanced, so much more confident, should I say, within yourself. You're going to feel brave, strong, definitely a lot of balance here. You're going to feel so much more knowledgeable. You're going to be taking care of yourself in such a good way. So mentally, physically, emotionally, you're going to really find that balance, but also financially, as I mentioned as well. So these are all the blessings you're essentially unlocking in 2020, and it is beautiful. So group number 1, if this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do check out the description box below, as I mentioned, and I hope you have just a lovely day or night whenever you're watching this. And now I'm going to move on to group number 2. Alright, so I'm just going to take these cards away, and of course the key. Alright, so group number 2, we're going to have a look and see what blessings you're going to unlock in 2020. So we have this really little key. Never underestimate the power of little things, because they can indeed be very, very powerful. A key is a key regardless of its size, regardless of how it looks or how big it is. So that's the message that's really coming through, is that little things have a lot of value, a lot of potential, and that's what's coming through with this small little key. It still unlocks treasure, alright, regardless of its size. So let's have a look what blessings you're going to unlock in 2020. So the first message here we have is soul. It says here ambition and drive. So the first message is really showing that you're unlocking a lot of ambition. You're going to feel very ambitious in 2020. These ambitions are going to take you to great heights, great places. You're going to feel strong within yourself. You're going to feel confident, like, yes, I can do it. I can progress. I can do what I want to do. I'm going to make this next decade the most amazing thing, and I'm going to keep fighting. I'm going to get through things. I am going to drive through challenges, obstacles, struggles, and I am going to continue on my way. And that honestly is such a beautiful, beautiful sense of, I got this, and that is a blessing that you have unlocked. How some people just, they're not able to get through things when they hit sort of that wall. It's almost like you're just going to not even see that the wall exists. You keep going, regardless. So there's a lot of ambition that you have here. This is really going to help you, really, really is. Then we've got here Gethsemane and Nos. I'm really sorry if I pronounced any of these wrong, but it says here treasure, beauty, design. Okay, so it's also going to be that in 2020 that you're just going to feel really confident about yourself, how you look, your appearance, but also within yourself. Remember, beauty is also about outer beauty, but also inner beauty. Inner beauty is very, very important, and I think that you're going to connect to yourself on such a higher level when you start to see that inner beauty has so much value. That's the thing that I'm seeing, right? So this is about, treasure. You may find that you might, spend money to maybe, look a certain way, or maybe you might change up your wardrobe or your hairstyle, haircut, things like that. So you're definitely going to be experimenting a little bit with beauty, but I also see, aside from that, you're really going to be focusing on the kind of person that you are, how good of a person you are, and things like that. So not just outer beauty, which is more of the physical element, but also inner beauty, including spirituality and how you mentally and emotionally feel. And, things like massages or meditation, that also contributes to the beauty that we feel, how we also look out into the world, our outlook into things. So beauty is a combination of so many things, honestly, but that's what I'm seeing here. And also design. So as I mentioned, this could be you getting, a haircut specifically, or just changing the way that you feel with how you feel in terms of appearance, but also inside, right? So that's what I'm seeing. Even something like meditation, right? It has its own format, in terms of its design, where you can do it, 10 minutes a day, or some people do it for hours on end. But essentially, that also helps us with our outlook and how we feel in terms of our inner beauty and how we see things. So, this message is absolutely incredible. So you're going to be looking really at inner and outer beauty, and also what you do. Design is also about structure, it's about routine. Saturn is in a really, really good place for majority, pretty much every single zodiac sign in 2020, and it's all about self-efficiency. So Saturn is all about self-efficiency. It's also about structure, and it's also about routine. So that's what I'm seeing here as well. All right, so you are very much so going to focus on beauty, but it's not just the outer physical element of it. It's also going to very much so be the inner element of it, and trying to sort of design a routine. For some of you may find yourself being just extremely, extremely creative. So, maybe DIYs, learning to do different things, interests, hobbies, lots of things that could be around the creative element. That just scared me. That was my phone. I have it on my table today, thinking it's not going to make a noise, but I always have news notification apps that come through. So it's not actually a person, it's just these notifications that I actually get. Yeah, it's not a person, but that is what I am seeing. All right, so anyways, let me leave that on the side, but I just wanted to make sure, because sometimes I can sense that, okay, it's not a person, it actually isn't a person. Alright, so let's move on to the next blessing that you're going to unlock, which is DAG, and it says here clarity and novelty. So the really beautiful thing about this particular message is that you're definitely going to feel really clear, very, very strong within yourself. You're going to also just feel like you just know things so much better and to a better degree. So that's what clarity and novelty is really showcasing. It's showing this beautiful, beautiful energy of just having this knowingness, and it's also going to make you see things so much more clear as well, you know. And it's the novelty element is just really special, right? Very, very special. You're just going to feel, you're going to feel good. You're going to feel much better than you certainly have about 2019. That's what I'm seeing. So you're going to just feel like you know much more. You're going to feel very ambitious. You're going to feel very driven, and you're going to have this sense of novelty, and that there's something really special about the future happening. We also have here Jal and Erna, and it says here ambition and collaboration. So career is coming through quite strong here. Ambition and collaboration could also mean you doing something on the side. This could also be for those of you that perhaps have, you know, your own business, or you're running something on the side, or you have your own sort of hobby that you can then make into a career. Huge potential for that in 2020. This could also be you doing something on the side, you know, selling things maybe online or in person, doing something on the side, but there's definitely this element of collaboration. It could also mean investments. It could also mean you working very, very hard with people that are around you to really make, you know, a certain goal or a dream, something happen, right? There's a lot of ambition, there's a lot of drive. Ambition has come through twice. You are going to have so much ambition. You are literally going to be like, I can do this, I can do this, I want to do this, you know, and that drive is very, very powerful. Combine it with the law of attraction when you're consistently thinking that thought. Oh boy, is it strong. It is strong, strong, amazing. Wow, oh my gosh, look at this. Beauty came out twice as well, because we've got here Delling, and it says here beauty and vanity. There you go. I feel like that's something, I mean, I don't really want to repeat the same thing I already said, but the beauty element here, of course, is still showing that, you know, you are physically, especially, you are going to be taking care of your appearance, and you are going to care about how you look and things like that. But remember, it's not so superficial to the point where it's just that, but also, of course, inner beauty as well. But the thing here that I'm really seeing is that you are really going to reflect what's in the inside as well, and I just feel that that is such a beautiful thing. So you're definitely going to be taking care of, you know, so that vanity side. And then we've also got here Sin, which says opportunity. There you go, right? There are opportunities here. Okay, so if you're working somewhere, perhaps you don't have your own business, or you're working somewhere, or maybe if you don't even have a job, this is about an opportunity. It is about things progressing, getting strong, feeling really good about yourself, and it is about unlocking those certain opportunities in terms of careers, and also finances. That's something that's coming through here as well. But your ambition is going to drive you to find these opportunities and to also unlock the locks of those things. So that's what I'm seeing, group number 2. This is absolutely incredible and very, very beautiful indeed. So this is your reading. Oh my gosh, how exciting, right? How incredibly exciting. So that is what we have for you, group number 2. And if this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And definitely, let me know in the comment section below. And I will see you very soon. Alright, so now I'm going to move on to group number 3. Okay, so I'm just going to move on to the next group. Okay, sorry, I was just going to say the time. I was going to say the timestamp. I was like 1851. I always write down the timestamps, which is why I say that. Okay, so I'm actually going to make a new timestamp. Alright, so group number 3. This is going to be your reading for blessings that you're going to unlock in 2020. Alright, so we have this absolutely gorgeous, gorgeous key. And we're going to see what blessings you're going to unlock in 2020. So the first card that we have here is called Ran, and it says here intuition, subconscious, currents. So that's what we have right here. My phone keeps beeping. It's not even a person. It's these news notification apps that come through. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move. Sorry, my pen is rolling away as well. I'm just going to move that to the side. All right, so what's really beautiful about this is that, your subconscious is going to be at a very strong level. So you may actually see signs, synchronicities, repeating numbers. You may see a lot of messages coming through. Now, as I always say, if you see a lot of repeating numbers, write them down or try and memorize them. Go to Google, type in those repeating numbers, and you'll be able to find out exactly what they mean. I have some videos on repeating numbers, but honestly, there's so many combinations that it would take a very, very long time to be able to get through all of them. So your intuition is going to be at a high vibrational energy level. So that is a huge blessing here, because you're really going to be connecting to a very strong wavelength where you're going to be getting a lot of these signs, synchronicities, and messages. For some of you, you may already be getting that, in which case in 2020 it's just going to be stronger. You're also going to feel very, 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 very intuitive. All right, there's a lot of currents here, so that's what I'm seeing. The next card is Njord, and it says here economy revenue. So I definitely do see here that you are going to very much so be thinking about your finances and how you can really better them. The blessing that you're going to unlock in regards to this particular card is your financial situation improving and more revenue coming your way, which I think is a really, really lovely thing. It also points to financial stability, and this in turn also makes you sort of emotionally feel a little bit more stable as well. That's something that look, finances don't always make people feel emotionally stable, because they can have a lot of other things going on. But for you, I really do feel that having an increase in finances and more stability will make you feel just a little bit better, in terms of that sort of emotional side of things as well. So that's specifically what I'm seeing. I'm not trying to say, that money solves all the problems in the world. That's absolutely not what I've said. I'm just saying that emotionally it will make you feel a little bit better and a bit more sort of stable in that sense. Okay, so that's another blessing you're unlocking. Then we've also got here Hlyn. Really sorry if I pronounced any of these wrong. And it says here reassurance and protection. So you are protected by your angels and guides. You see, that's the reason why you're getting a lot of signs, synchronicities, and repeating numbers coming your way. Also, this is about reassurance. It's about you sort of knowing that, okay, I'm on the right path. Seeing a repeating number like 1111, it's a fire energy number. It's also a sort of reaffirmation from your, or reconfirmation, should I say, from your angels and your guides to say, hey, look, you're on the right path in your life. Keep going, keep going, keep going. You are protected, all right? You are protected by the guides and the universe. If you feel like at any point you hit a roadblock in 2020, pray to your angels and your guides, and they will give you messages through your dreams, through signs, synchronicities. You might be on the computer one day and you see something that just totally relates to the question that you asked. That's how they give you those messages. Even through daydreaming, for those of you that meditate, you will start to see those messages pop up in your meditations, all right? Especially if you can get to that level where you're really channeling very, very deeply. That takes practice. So, try not to get too worried if you're meditating and you're like, I can't see anything. It takes a lot of time and practice for things, messages like that to come through. But signs, synchronicities, those are very, very common in terms of repeating numbers and seeing things on the clock, or, in general, seeing a lot of numbers. Know that you're protected, you're on the right path. We also have here Gandalf, and it says here wisdom. Okay, so wisdom here means that you're really going to gain a lot of knowledge. You're really going to understand a lot. And this wisdom is emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, a lot of wisdom. You may even find that you're reading a lot more. You may find that you're trying to learn a lot more. And maybe you're learning about, maybe you're picking up some ancient texts, or maybe you're reading quotes, from very powerful sort of figures, perhaps, Buddha, or certain just very powerful people, really sort of trying to gain knowledge and wisdom. So that's coming through. You may even be learning, something. Perhaps for some of you, you might be learning more about spirituality, maybe even tarot. Who knows? That's very, very different for each of you, but that's what I'm seeing. We also have here the rule of 3, which says here informed decisions. So you're really going to be making very, very informed decisions based on certain things. Okay, so you will be making some very important decisions in 2020. These can be big decisions, but also I definitely feel like you're going to do a lot of research before you make that decision. So the decisions are going to be very well informed. That's what I'm seeing. You're going to be well informed on things before making a decision. There we go. That's how I meant to phrase it. So you're going to be doing a lot of knowledge, doing a lot of research and gaining a lot of knowledge, and then you'll be able to make an informed decision. So definitely, do read about things and things like that before making big decisions. Try and do as much research as you possibly can it will definitely make you feel better, and of course it's very important as well. So the last card we have here is this one, okay, and it says here Skald, and it says here the past. So you're very much so going to be learning from the past, right? Learning from the past to really allow things to progress and get stronger for you, and the past here is serving as an opportunity for you to sort of look into the past, but then also look into the future and the present moment and think to yourself, right now, what have I learned from the past, and how can I really take that forward into a good, positive way? Remember, we're not looking to take baggage into the future. We're looking to simply acknowledge the past and think, what lessons, what skills, what amazing things can I take into the future? That's what I'm seeing. So this is really strong. What things do I need to heal, release, let go of? What have I truly learned, that needs to sort of go forward in that sense? So that is really what I'm seeing here very strongly in regards to this. So that is what I'm seeing. And group number 3, this is your reading. So I hope that this resonates, and if it does, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Do also check out the description box below for information on private paid readings, free reading giveaway, my bracelets, which are on Etsy as well. Hope you have an absolutely lovely day or night wherever you are, whenever you're watching this, and definitely do take care. Bye!